WXW.
Introducing first, from Patterson, New Jersey, weighing 183 pounds, he is Wildman Rojas.
First competitor in this I Quit match, Wildman Rojas, representing the Prophecy. This match I expect to be brutal. As an I Quit match, there are no pinfalls, no disqualification, as Amy explained to the fans here. The only way that someone can win this match is to make your opponent say, "I quit." That means this is not a wrestling match. This is a fight. And with all of the emotion between Wildman Rojas and Sean Maluta, this is going to be a fight. They can use anything they want. They can use the ring. They can use chairs. They can use the guardrails. They can use ladders. They can use the stage. They can brawl into the crowd. This match is going to be scary. The other competitor in this match coming to the ring, Sean Maluta. Sean Maluta coming to the ring with the WXW Television Championship. This match is for the Television Championship, but I think that's almost an afterthought to the two men in this match. Their main goal and their main focus is to make their opponent say, "I quit." That's the only way this match can be won, is to make your opponent say, "I quit." The glare that just happened, the 30-second stare between Sean Maluta and Wildman Rojas doesn't even begin to show how much hatred, how much emotion there is between these two. There were already problems between these two men going into the match they had in Leesburg on December 19th. Wildman Rojas was injured in that match. Sean Maluta visiting him in the hospital, trying to make amends. Wildman Rojas making amends, or so it seemed, when we got back to WXW in Mineola in January. This match is underway. But WXW in Mineola in January, Wildman Rojas had agreed to team up with Sean Maluta and then turned his back on him, rejoining the Prophecy and adding heat to this feud. Oh, Sean Maluta going for a kick and Wildman Rojas wisely rolling out of the ring.
Hello, the beautiful Danielle. How you doing?
Do I have Sweet Johnny Velvet with me on commentary for this match?
In action. Wow.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't do it like Anthony Ragusa does. A Sweet Johnny Velvet, but I can't get that high. I can't. I just can't.
I just said it was really good. Here we got two former best friends, and Rojas and Sean Maluta. A couple of months ago, Sean put his best friend in the hospital.
Right, I was just explaining that on commentary, and back in January we saw Sean Maluta, try to make amends, tried to ask Wildman Rojas to team up with him against the Prophecy. Right. Rojas accepted, and then turned his back on Maluta once again.
All I can say is that in this business, it's all about the money. All about the money. I mean, Sean tried to be a man about the situation, make amends with him, but Rojas, obviously he has a second agenda, and he knows exactly what he wants, and tag teaming probably ain't his thing. Probably not even, I mean, I know a lot about tag team wrestling.
Yeah, you do know a lot about tag team.
Yeah. Wow.
This match is starting to become as brutal as I expect it to.
Don't ever get it twisted. Rojas and Sean Maluta himself are two really, really, really tough young stallions that we have here in WXW.
Oh, they're definitely tough.
But we got to also remember, everything that Rojas knows, he learned from Sean Maluta.
That's a
and
very
not only
good
that,
point.
He also learned from the Hall of Famer himself, Alpha, in the Wild Samoan Training Center.
That is a very good point. You know, Sean Maluta is blood to Alpha the Wild Samoan, but Wildman Rojas was right there, breaking into the business together, best friends, like you said.
Just like family. And I mean, make another point. Just to survive the Samoan Training Center,
Yeah.
you got to be paid some tough stuff.
That's very true.
Wow,
Right.
Sean Maluta's.
Hard,
That was the same
hard
type of
kick.
case that
Yeah.
put Rojas in the hospital about a month
That's
or
true.
so ago.
You know, I think at this point, I think Sean Maluta wouldn't mind putting him in the hospital.
Wow. I mean, how do you go from being best friends to bitter enemies overnight? I hope I never have one of my friends that pissed off with me.
You're right. Well, I mean, you've had tag team partners in the past.
Yes,
You've
I
had
have.
tag team partners turn on you. Not to bring up bad blood, but we are talking about the prophecy here, and we did see Reggie Rhythm with Alex G.
And see, the thing about that situation is that don't ever get it twisted. I mean, we may have our crosshairs or whatever, but love is always there, and blood is always thicker than water. And the one thing about Reggie, I mean, you know, a lot of fans may not understand this, but Reggie it was a very good reason why he had to do what he had to do, because at the time, I mean, Prophet Alex G, I mean, he had hold the fact that he knew about Reggie's long lost sister, and he held it from him. And I mean, in order for him to get the information, he had to once, of course, turn his back on me.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's a tough situation.
Yeah.
But
Looks like
I'm gonna have to have this versus tonight. You will say the two words.
I'm gonna explain something to you, beautiful Danielle. The worst thing that ever happened in life is what's about to beat your butt and talk to you at the same time while they do it.
right. Sean Maluta just tried to make Kevin Rojas say I quit, and that's not what he said.
Sean gonna have to do a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah. Oh! Almost took his
We got to
face
check
off.
and see it. Rosa still got his teeth out.
Oh! Twice in a row.
I think after the second one, I think I had to use something in the
Three.
ring to get this guy off of me.
Hard shots, hard boots to the face.
And I mean, those ain't no.
We're gonna ask for another I quit, I think.
You all can.
Or he's just gonna talk trash.
You want to say it again?
The only similarity I have to this, Miss Danielle, is that when I was a kid, my grandma used to make us go pick our own switches out the bush. And when she whipped us, she taught us why she did it. And I thought that was the worst thing you did. But she used to always say, I do this because I love it. It hurts me worse than it hurts you. I don't know if that was true. I don't know if that was true. But I'm going to say in this situation, Sean has put a dish rag on Mr. Rojas at the side.
Yeah. Thankfully, I never had that experience, sweet, but yeah.
I just think that, in the famous words of somebody, I think business just picked up.
I believe it did. Oh! You want to talk about being in the hospital? Sean Maluta just took a crutch to Wildman Rojas' back.
Now I know I'm a tough guy. Oh! I know I'm a tough guy, but I don't think I appreciate nobody hitting me with a crutch.
No, now he's choking him with the
Wait a minute,
crutch.
that's the same crutch Rojas was on when he first got in the hospital?
I think so.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Rojas still refuses to say I quit.
How more brutal can you possibly be?
I don't know, but I think we might find out. Sean Maluta. Oh,
let me
low
cover your eyes here,
blow.
Danielle. You're not supposed to see. Oh, Lord.
That was
That
rough.
now I'm gonna explain something about wrestling. Now that is one move that should be banned and banned for a lifetime.
low blow.
That is very, very not the most.
It's
That's
just
the most
rude. It's just rude.
That's the most unpleasant move you can ever do to any man, walking or sitting down.
But it turned the tide of this match. Wildman Rojas now in control. The referee asking Sean Maluta if he wants to quit. That is definitely not what he said.
Let's keep in mind.
We'll,
once again,
we'll keep this PG for the WXW network.
Let's also point out another fact. He was training while Samoa in training said he learned a lot from Sean Newland. And this man will do anything to be victorious. In this situation, I don't know how pleasant I would feel if a guy put me in the hospital. I don't know how nice I would be to him.
This is very true. Oh. Wildman Rojas asking.
Let me ask you a question, Danielle, your honest opinion. In particular matches like this, being that anything goes and you can hit anybody, anything, do you think if a fool came to the ring with a shank, for real, your honest opinion, for real.
I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, it is anything goes.
That was so beautifully well put.
It's definitely anything goes. I really hope that nobody has a shank, but
oh wow,
we'll see. Oh! Didn't even go for the splash. Went for the double boot to the gut.
Now that's nasty.
That's nasty and brutal.
Now I'm gonna tell you what that would do. That would make your liver quiver and your knees freeze.
That is definitely true. The referee asking Rojas if he wants to quit. Rojas says no.
I hope he didn't have to do number 2 before he had to wrestle this match. Because everything is loosened up now. Wow. I mean, 2 double tough customers. I mean, this is brutal. Oh! Listen. Now, okay, enough is enough. You definitely do your friend like that.
Somebody's going to have to do something extremely brutal.
Oh! He kicked the damn man. Sorry, he kicked the man in the head.
He did kick him in the back of the head.
Oh, wow.
Is Rojas even... He's just laughing.
You never said that Rojas had all the sandwiches in the picnic basket.
That's
now,
very
he's a few
true.
sandwiches short of a picnic. So
That's
I mean,
very true. He is Wildman. He's called Wildman for a reason.
My question is this, though. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, that is fine.
Oh, wow. Beautiful move by Rojas. Beautiful, beautiful counter.
That was a very, very rough slam.
My question is this, though. In your opinion, do you think is this a good thing for Sean? Or is this a bad thing? Being that this is the wild man, he likes to be hit with stuff. We see him do a lot of crazy things in the past. Is this a better match for him? Would you say?
For long term for his wrestling career, this is probably not the best match to be in.
Yeah.
But this is a very personal situation for Sean Maluta.
We talking about a guy that been getting hit with crutches. He's laughing in the match. Like, I don't know. That's not normal. People like that. They usually live in this big white building where you only go visit on like the first and last day of the week. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, Wildman Rojas has definitely found his niche here in WXW with the prophecy.
Right.
Like I said, long term for both of these men, this match is not good for their career. But this has become a very personal situation, and there's pride involved here.
What is this?
What?
Oh my God! Okay.
Are those thumbtacks?
Brace yourself, darling, because I think this situation is going to get real ugly. Oh! What a shot by Sean Maluta. Oh, what a shot by Sean. Oh!
Sean looks like he's going to pick Rojas up. I don't know if it's a pedigree or...
what is this? Oh,
Rojas through the legs.
Nice counter. Oh!
Nobody wants to fall on those thumbtacks.
What is this guy doing? What is he doing? This guy got thumbtacks. Oh! Danielle,
with a back full of thumbtacks.
I am
The
officially.
look of pain on his face right now.
I'm in just complete awe because I think my lunch from last week just came up. And I am a wrestler, I am a scientific professional, and I am not letting nobody throw me on no tack.
So we probably won't see you in an I Quit match anytime soon,
Oh, no, not unless they sign in where we can bring in Shanks again.
sweet. Yeah, you're just going to bring
They
your
go,
shake to the ring.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you can best believe. Because I'm
We'll
going to get
end
you before
this
you
real
get me.
quick, right?
Okay.
Oh! Chair to
No.
the face.
Danielle?
The referee has. We have to ask Rojas now. He has to quit.
I'm going to call your husband now and tell him to come pick us both up because I think that we have had just about enough. Oh God! See, I can't look at this. I can't watch this because this is what put this young man in the hospital.
That is true.
And not only that, this guy has thumbtacks stuck in his back, like
and Maluta just kicking them in further.
Oh
Now,
my God! First of all.
To be fair,
Okay,
you did mention.
you mentioned.
Yeah, here I will hide your eyes.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
You did speak of my husband,
Oh,
Mark
my God.
Mandrake.
Yes.
I have seen some of these types of matches. My husband has been involved in some of these matches.
And I think he need to come. He need to do CPR on
Yeah.
both of us right now because my nerves is really bad. Ain't no coffee right here. I mean, somebody help me out here. 'Cause- Then another question. So what that say about us? We actually sitting here watching this.
I was put here on commentary. I mean, you volunteered, sweet. So
I had to come and check on my friend.
You're the one who can walk away at any time.
I think I'm gonna call the powers to be. I'm gonna call the GM himself. I'm gonna call Miss Violet May. I'm gonna call Mr. Ricky Santana. I'm gonna tell him, look, y'all love me and I love y'all. And I love this company I work for, but please, if I ever do anything to upset you, please don't put me in this situation.
Please don't put me in this match.
Please don't put me in this situation.
What is Sean Maluta doing? It looks like he unwrapped his own wrist tape and is now taping Rojas's hands together and continuing to kick the thumbtacks
So this
into
means
Rojas's
this guy
back.
can't even brace himself. Oh Lord,
Now pulling him up by his hair.
this guy looks dead.
Oh, continuing to kick the back of Rojas. You've mentioned it before. That's what put Rojas in the hospital.
Do you have a white rag or a white handkerchief or something I can just go?
Do you need something to wipe yourself with?
No, I need to throw that in the ring so they can stop
like
this
a white
foolishness.
towel?
Yeah.
Well, Alex
my
G
God, here
looks
comes
like he's got
the
a
prophet.
towel.
Oh. But
I
you know,
think
I mean, you know, he's
you
not
might
the
have-
guy I
you might have
trust.
called
You know,
this.
the prophet Alex G, you know, he always got some type of trick up his
Yeah,
sleeve.
and I do not see Reggie Rhythm or their bodyguard. You have to know that they're around here somewhere.
I hate to even hear Reggie Rhythm and prophecy in the same sentence.
It looks like you mentioned, a white towel. Alex G may be throwing the white towel in for Rojas, but I think Maluta told him not to.
You got to watch Alex G because he may have a Uzi underneath that towel.
I
I
think
just see an object.
I think
Alex G
the
had to
towel
throw
was
some type
a
of
ruse.
object.
Is that a shake?
I mentioned it. I told you. I mentioned it before.
The Beast! The Beast!
Oh!
Grabbing Alex G!
Oh!
Another
Oh my God!
spear!
Oh my God! Oh my God! You didn't see what happened?
That's the second spear the Beast
Oh my
has
God!
delivered to Alex G!
He just split Prophet G inside. I mean, he just split him in half.
And he's
he's
carrying
carrying him.
Prophet G
Listen,
to the
Danielle,
back.
and I tell you this, I'm not scared of a lot of things, but that guy's like freaky,
The Beast?
strong.
Yeah.
Like he's a guy. I think if he was coming at me, I think I'm a shooter. Because next time I'll be caught off guard. Because you know what he did to me a couple weeks ago?
What did
I
he
was in
do?
the ring trying to check on my friend, tired of the referee. I turn around and this big 260-pound monster running to me like I'm a loaf of bread. Listen, I'm not no little man. I don't get thrown around like
you
a rag.
have some size
But
to
I'm
you.
sick of this.
I think that Sean Maluta is trying to get Wildman Rojas to say, I quit.
Now the question is he going to say it?
We'll have to listen. He's laughing again.
Danielle, I think you said he'd rather go to Hades.
I think that is what he said. He's going to call on Hades here. And
Well,
I mean, what else is Sean Maluta gonna have to do?
Hey, this is like a long night at OK Corral.
I quit.
Oh! Rojas has given it up.
Said, I quit.
See, let me tell you something, Daniela. Baby was beautiful, but it have been that situation. I'd have gave him the fair ring, baby. It was nice to meet you. I'm taking with you.
Thank
I
you.
gotta go.
Thank you, sweet. We'll see you later. It looked like Sean Maluta was helping Wildman Rojas up, but went ahead and gave him another hard kick to the back. It's almost like Maluta's not done. As if Rojas finally saying I quit was not enough.
Well, guess what, Danielle?
Maluta.
Oh! Why did he do that?
I was just saying on commentary, Maluta kept the beating going on Rojas even after he said I quit, and then the referee, I believe, tried to get involved and get Maluta. Okay, the match is over. I don't know, but he kicked the referee. It's almost that's a pretty stiff fine. You know that, right? Right. It's almost like
okay. He has to shake it. I'm scared to see. We got children in the show.
The I quit was not enough for him, and now he's got that object that G threw in the ring.
Oh my
this
God!
This does not look good for Rojas.
Is referee Eric okay?
I'm not sure.
Dude.
Okay. I think the referees have reasoned with Maluta.
Okay, good. But then I tried to run from the situation. I was sitting back here. My powers being told me to sit here and talk to my baby Danielle about these young men right now.
With so much emotion and so much heat behind this match, so much hate behind this match.
Wow.
Can you really blame Sean Maluta for not being ready to calm down? I mean, you really have to get yourself riled up for a match like this. And then for it just to be over, you still have to get out some more of that aggression. I mean, I don't condone what he did, but I can at least understand where he's coming from. I'm glad the referees were able to reason with him. Hopefully...
I'll tell you this much. If I had to wrestle him, he's wrestling to me in a scientific match. He ain't hitting me with nothing. Wow. I mean,
all right.
they just took my breath away.
Wildman Rojas might need some help getting to the back, although it looks like he's refusing it. Our referee...
I'm going to point this out for the last and final time. He did graduate from the Wild Samoan Training Center.
He is
graduated from
tough
there.
guy.
You have to be made of some tough stuff.
Very tough, yes. Looks like...